Hi, this is Rett Rasmussen, and they say that if you don't stand for something, you'll believe in anything. And so I want to talk a little bit about core values. There's been a lot of different experiences in my life that I've had that has brought me to certain core values that I draw upon from time to time. If I feel that life isn't going exactly how I want it to go, I kind of stop and reassess and put things in perspective of core values. One of the organizations that I belonged to as a youth and then belong to now as an adult is the Boy Scouts of America. And they have timeless values, as you see here on this logo that they've come up with recently. And it is something that transcends all ages, transcends all persons of whatever your background, where you are in life. It is something that I think has a value to everybody. The first principles that they have are their core principles they call the Scout Law. I'm not going to go through each one of them. They pretty well speak for themselves. But a Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 12 points. One of the questions that they often ask at an Eagle Scout board review is, if you could name a 13th point of the Scout Law, what would you name? I don't recall 30-some years ago when I earned my Eagle Scout what I said when I was asked that question. But as I reflect upon that question today, my answer would be a Scout is grateful. I think that kind of wraps up. You gotta express gratitude, because it's not about you in life. It's what you do for others. And if you don't express gratitude, then it's just more narcissistic. It's more about yourself. So that's my Scout 13th point of the Scout Law. And you might reflect upon that and say, well, what would you add to those core values? Now, the Scouts have their slogan, which is "Do a good turn daily." This is where they actually take the Scout Law and put it into action. It's taking it and saying, okay, every day I'm going to commit to doing something good. And when you're doing a good turn, it's not for yourself, it's for others. And that may be as simple as a smile, a kind gesture or word, something even bigger, if you're in law enforcement or just, anything that comes along. It's reaching out beyond yourself and helping others. The other one is the Scout motto, which is "Be prepared." And that, again, takes all those core values of the Scout Law and says, I'm going to look ahead. I'm going to prepare myself today for things that might occur in the future. I'm going to make myself a better person now so that when something does come up later in the future, I am ready for it. And just one little side, well, I'll bring that up. And so now you have the Scout Oath, which then kind of wraps all of these Scout Law and the Scout Motto and the Scout Slogan all into one package here. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Now, the Boy Scouts have their various badges. This is the Eagle Scout badge and pin. And there's a few reminders to the Scout within this. The scroll on the "Be Prepared" is upturned as a reminder that a Scout smiles. A Scout is happy. It's cheerful. The knot stands for the "Do a good turn daily." You've got the "Be Prepared." You've got the various colors of our national flag and symbols of our country: courage and honor and cleanliness, the strength of the eagle, the organization itself, the BSA. This is a way of grounding yourself back just looking at this one emblem. So in your own life, what do you have that you can point to and kind of bring you back in just an instant to those core values? So this is Rett Rasmussen, just talking a little bit about core values and those of the Boy Scouts, and hope that you found some benefit to this and you can apply this to your own life. Thank you.